Welcome to World Transits Today. I'm Art Granoff. It's March 1st, 2023, and today on World Transits, we explore the moon menu, Saturn, Neptune, Sun, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and Mars, Saturn, Neptune, plus the full moon. Moon menu this week, where we carefully select days for special activities. March 2nd and 3rd. Moon trine Neptune and moon opposite Pluto. The moon with the transcendent and Hades. In his book, The Birth of Tragedy, Fredrich Nietzsche describes the inspiration for two forms of art in ancient Greece. One is Apollonian or Neptune, where we surrender or become released through application of clear thought or insight, bringing the subtle and beautiful into art, into life. And Hades, or Dionysian, is Pluto, pure virility, losing oneself in the passions of the body. It's the blending of these gods, each complementing the other. Nietzsche argues that the tragedy of ancient Greece was the highest form of art due to its mixture of both Apollonian and Dionysian elements into one seamless whole, allowing the spectator to experience the full spectrum of the human condition. A great book that discovers, tears apart, and unites both sides of life. You can hear the audio at archive.org. I'll leave the link below. March 4th, moon with Uranus, emotional freedom, open to the new, or too busy, unconcerned. The no time left for you archetype. And March 6th and 7th, the moon with the three outer planets, plus March 6th and 7th, the sun opposite moon, the full moon. So it's the full moon with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. That looks good, eh? Saturn conjunct Neptune. If you saw Rick and Becca Tarnas last week talking about upcoming transits, they mentioned Saturn conjunct Neptune arriving next year. Well, why wait? Let's get rolling with Saturn Neptune this week with the new Inner Planets Parade. May I show you? Now, Sun conjunct Neptune till the end of March, a 1-month transit, personally flowing. From end of February to March 5th, it's Sun, Saturn, Neptune. The Sun is I, me, an individual, my identity, my style of accomplishment, and the way you perceive me. Neptune's universal. Our identity is collective or part of. Neptune refers to BPM1, little being in the womb, growing, with no world getting in the way, providing high levels of satisfaction, also referred to as universal consciousness, with exotic names like Samadhi or Satori. Where the sun seeks an individual course, Neptune softens individuality, leading to what's ideal or optimum. For the first time in a while, Sun, Saturn, Neptune. With Sun, Saturn, I'm clear, fulfilling my obligations, focused where I'm going, or pushing, judging, blaming, all shadow expressions that I just can't see. And Sun, Neptune, dreaming about what's excellent. Vivid imagination is flowing, or too flowing, too loose, perhaps unreliable. Saturn's a bottom line, what must be done, or else there's consequences. Neptune's focused on what's unlimited, irrational, or unreasonable, conjuring up what's utopian or visionary that seems perfect at the time, until the light of day bursts that bubble, revealing Saturn, obligated. Some lean into Saturn, materialism, work, safety. Others Neptune, inner reality, fantasy, plant medicine. Sun Neptune, Joseph Campbell with the trine, Eric Clapton with the opposition, and Albert Hoffman, Sun opposite Neptune, discovers LSD. Personally, flowing. Sun with Saturn, Alan Dulles, CIA director. And Sun with Saturn, President Joe Biden with the opposition, and Vladimir Putin, conjunction. The Dalai Lama has Sun, Saturn, Neptune, both. Also this week, Sun, sextile Uranus, subtle breakthroughs, identifying with what's new, exciting, or promising. We're too free to compromise or cooperate. Sun with Uranus for 11 days, a little cherry on top of life. Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, intellectual safety, thinking within a system, learning from those who have sailed before us. This is the way it's done. We're inhibited, Saturn, thinking Mercury. Am I on message? Saturn representing hard boundaries. Don't cross them. Mercury, Saturn, following the rules or punishment. Mercury, Neptune, intellectual fantasy. Mercury thinks of what's open, beautiful, and boundless. Where Mercury, Saturn is practical, with an eye towards the bottom line. Mercury, Neptune's focused on aesthetics, delight of the senses. As painter, musician, or poet, expressing ourselves through imagination, fantasy, and synergy. Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, the meditation practice. Mind Mercury with Neptune, the transcendent, with Saturn, the daily practice. Or Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, a wild fantasy. If only this could be true. This week also, Sun, Mars, Saturn, Neptune. Sun square Mars, forceful personality. Sun conjunct Neptune, identifying with flow. Mars trine Saturn, force meets resistance. And Mars square Neptune for a month. Ideological warfare, delusion all around. Fight Mars for truth, Neptune. The long and bloody Christian crusades, the various inquisitions. It's either onward Christian soldiers or death to the infidel. Mars can only focus on one idea at a time. Mars, strong will, with Neptune, subtle care. Combine them, doing concentrated work with delicacy. The surgeon, minister, or hospice attendant, the gentle bedside manner. Also Mars, Neptune, elusive or misleading. Neptune with angry Mars. We had to destroy the village to save it. Kill for peace. Mars, Saturn, Neptune. Mars force with Saturn strength. Unstoppable for achievement. One might ask, what needs to be done? Mars, Saturn also trouble, pushing hard against resistance. Powerful frustrations. And Sun, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, identifying with it all. Now through early April, strengthen what you're doing and don't give up. And March 6th and 7th, full moon with Mars and Neptune. Full moon, the sun opposite the moon, celebrated worldwide by people watching the night sky with reverence, respect, and wonder. Full moon, we observe something fantastic, not made by us, recognized as delight, bringing us together in joy, or separating us, cowering in fear, based on our ideas at the time. Full moon with Mars and Neptune. Again, a great day to journey. Thanks for joining me at World Transits today, everybody. Covering new transits this week. and the full moon. Watch world transits at my site, reference astrology. Hear the audio version at Apple Podcasts. Contact me directly at reference astrology for a birth chart and transit reading, where we explore the planetary archetypes, place them on your chart, revealing your personal transits to see what's up for you.